Imagine a world where the desperation of those struggling financially is exploited for the entertainment of the wealthy. Welcome to the twisted reality of Squid Game. If Squid Game were real, the consequences would be catastrophic. The game's premise, where contestants are forced to participate in childhood games with deadly consequences, would be a stark reminder of the dark side of human nature. In this twisted world, the value of human life would be reduced to mere entertainment. The wealthy elite would gather to watch, bet, and revel in the suffering of others. The poor and desperate would be forced to participate, risking their lives for a chance to win a life-changing prize. The psychological toll on the contestants would be immense. The trauma, anxiety, and fear would be overwhelming, leaving deep scars long after the game is over. The contestants would be forced to confront their own mortality, making impossible choices that would haunt them forever. The game would also expose the darker aspects of human nature. Alliances would be formed and broken. Friendships would be forged and betrayed. And the desperation to survive would lead to unimaginable cruelty. If Squid Game were real, it would be a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked capitalism, social inequality, and the exploitation of the vulnerable. It would challenge us to confront the darker aspects of our own nature and the consequences of our actions. So let's take a step back and appreciate the fact that Squid Game is just a fictional show. But let's also remember the important lessons it teaches us about empathy, compassion, and the value of human life. As we reflect on the twisted world of Squid Game, let's also consider the real-world implications of such a game. What would happen to the families of the contestants? How would society react to such a brutal form of entertainment? The questions are endless, and the answers are unsettling. The consequences of Squid Game being real would also have a profound impact on the contestants' loved ones. Imagine the trauma and grief that would come with knowing that your family member or friend is being forced to participate in a deadly game. The emotional toll would be unbearable, and the thought of losing a loved one in such a brutal manner would be haunting. Furthermore, the existence of Squid Game would also raise important questions about the role of social media and technology in our lives. In the show, the game is live-streamed to a global audience, highlighting the darker side of our obsession with social media and reality TV. If Squid Game were real, it would force us to confront the consequences of our actions online and the impact it has on our humanity. Ultimately, the twisted world of Squid Game serves as a wake-up call, reminding us of the importance of empathy, compassion, and kindness. It challenges us to think critically about the world we live in and the consequences of our actions. As we reflect on the lessons of Squid Game, let's strive to create a world where human life is valued and respected, and where the vulnerable are protected and supported. In the end, Squid Game serves as a cautionary tale, warning us of the dangers of a world where human life is reduced to mere entertainment. Let's hope that we can learn from this fictional world and create a better reality for all.